Hi, in today's AI demo, I want to demonstrate an AI aggregator. It's called Poe.com. And what it does is it allows you to use some of the LLMs and compare and contrast. So first of all, what's an LLM? It stands for large language model, and that is what ChatGPT and its competitors are considered large language model. I won't go into the technical details of what an LLM is. You can look that up yourself. There's screeds of information on the internet about LLMs. But there are multiple LLMs. ChatGPT is the most famous and certainly was the first to hit the public in November of 2022. But if you've been doing a Google search and have noticed the AI button on the Google search for Gemini, that is Google's large language model. Meta, or Facebook, has its own LLM called Llama. Twitter, or X, has its own called Grok. And there's another one that I use frequently called Claude, which was developed by a company called Anthropic. Now, they are all vying for first place, and they're kind of figuring themselves out. So some of them are better for writing, some of them are better for analyzing documents and analyzing spreadsheets, some of them are better at images, but their functionality change all the time, which is kind of a challenge to keep up with everything, which is, again, why I like Poe, because you can test the functionality and really understand which tool to use for which purpose. So let me demonstrate this. Now, I will say that Poe allows you usage as a free user. So even though I'm a subscriber to ChatGPT, I don't get the subscriber functionality for Poe. I get the free functionality. So the functionality between my subscription model of ChatGPT or the other LLMs that I subscribe to in Poe can be different. So just be aware of that. But let's test this out. So let's pretend that I want to write a travel blog on traveling through North Queensland. So I've typed this out before and copied it. So my prompt is, please write a blog post as a travel writer exploring North Queensland. Now, Poe is going to start with ChatGPT 4.0. That's my default. I set that, and I'll have it write the blog post as a travel writer. Okay, so what this does is it takes the blog post and it divides it by attraction all up and down the coast of North Queensland. Now let me compare that against Claude. I quite like using Claude, I have to say. And I find Claude's writing style different. So as you can see, ChatGPT's is more facts, this is what there is to do here. Must-do activities, short, sharp, concise, more what I would consider business writing, whereas Claude's is more prose. It's painting a story. As I step off the plane in Cairns, the warm, humid air envelops me like a gentle hug. Well, that's not my writing style. So you can actually say, please rewrite in the style of Kim Seeling Smith. And it should go out and look at my website and look at my writing style. Yeah, no, I've never said g'day mates in my life. So Kim is known for her energetic, direct, and engaging writing style, often incorporating personal anecdotes and practical tips. That is true. Here's a version of the North Queensland travel blog post in her style. Yeah. That's a little bit effusive even for me. So it went a little bit too far. And I can play with this to get it to come back to more of my voice. I can feed it a blog post that I've previously written and say, write in that style. But let's say that I want to also check it against Mistral. Unveiling the magic of North Queensland. Okay, so that's more my style. It's prose, it's very descriptive, but it's also less effusive than the other one. So you get the idea. You can compare and contrast with all of these. The other thing that I like to do is to generate images. So one of the activities that I quite like to use in my presentations is to get it to generate images. So I'll get people to throw out their favorite color, their favorite animal, and their favorite city. So let's say generate a blue goose in Paris. And I'm using Playground to do that. So think about it a little bit, and then we will get the blue goose in Paris image. Okay, that's pretty good blue goose in Paris. Let's see what else we can do with DALL-E. DALL-E is the image generator. Oh, interesting. I had to add DALL-E. Oh, because it's the third version. I haven't had that before. So they've upgraded. DALL-E has upgraded their image generation. And there's DALL-E's blue goose in Paris. And then maybe animate that through Pica. I've never used that before. I've never even heard of Pica before. So we'll see what Pica does for us. Now Pica's generating a video, an animated video of a blue goose in Paris. And let's see what the, right, okay. So a bit of fun with Poe.com, the AI aggregator. Give it a go. Let me know what you think.